Hello guys, I'm practicing. I came from work a couple of hours ago, I ate. Now I'm working on Aranjuez first movement because I have to perform it in July, and I also have lesson on Friday with my professor, so I would like to repeat it. I'm playing for him first and second movement. I practiced already a little bit the first movement, so I wanted to put the camera on and see if it actually works on camera, because it's going to make me more stressed, and it's good nerves and it's a good practice, so let's stress our fingers and see how it goes. Was pretty alright. It was 92. It's a little bit more than original tempo, and the tempo I have to learn it in. In scores we have written 84, but I would like to practice a little bit faster. That prepares and calms me down when I'm playing in 84. So right now we're gonna go to 88, and it's supposed to be a little bit more cleaner. Let's see. It was alright. I have some problems still in this place. Let's practice this one again. And now let's try to play it on 84. This is the original tempo written in this course. Let's go. It was alright. This place still doesn't work. I mean, it works, it just I pressed the pinky a little bit late, so it didn't sound. Because of the change, it's really fast, and I have to really take care of that I don't move my wrist. I was playing it faster before, but still when I put 84 on the metronome and I know that this is the original tempo, it still makes me stressed, because in my head this is block, this is a tempo in which I have to play it clear, stressing you out. So it's important to practice faster than you actually have to play. It very, very, very much helps. Let's do it, guys, let's do that. So right now let's try to play it in original tempo but without metronome. It was alright. The play that I practiced didn't work very well, but it works still better than when I started today. So tomorrow I'm gonna just repeat it, because right now I have to focus on different things in Aranjuez, because there are more places that I don't like, that are uncomfortable and has to be practiced. Another very nasty place in this, I spent like hours practicing it. Not only that you have quite weird stretching here in this position, it's really uncomfortable for the wrist, but also it's quite fast. And then you have the jump on the left. So this is really important, it's stressing me out all the time, so I want to practice it very slow. So let's go from 60 again. I was playing this place a little bit with metronome, and when I increase the tempo I noticed that my second finger in this change going out. I don't know if you could see it on camera, but my wrist going out, and then it's really hard to change back to the position. Once I fix this thing, this whole passage gonna work like on butter. You have to prepare. First finger already up and hold the second finger to just slide. And then it's gonna work. When I start practicing in this tempo, which is also a little bit faster, I noticed another thing. Then when I move my finger forward after this, I also tend to move my whole wrist up. But the whole balance point of the wrist, the whole heavy point of the wrist, you have to focus on the second finger, otherwise I'm out of position, and even if I press afterwards, it doesn't sound. So now this is the original tempo. Now it's 92, so let's see. Now we're gonna go to 84 and see how actually it's slow in original tempo, so I could calm myself down. Hard. Almost. I have to stop working on this passage because I have to practice other passages. We're gonna leave it there. It got some improvement, not as much as I hoped, but for today it's all we can be proud about. So let's go do another passage. The highlight of the first part, first really hard scale is this one. And go on, so let's practice this one. Let's practice slow. First we're gonna practice for preparation of the right hand. Because really important that after rasgado, my E finger goes directly to the right string, and it's 2 times different, so I have to practice it also differently. So, now this metronome. I press in the right hand too much on the second note because I'm getting stressed on those, and then the whole passage makes really weird. Yeah, definitely those. And the first string doesn't work because I'm putting finger out here. It's really small detail, but it's all the time putting me out of the coordination. Good, it wasn't perfect, but it was better. So it's all what we can hope for, because tomorrow gonna be better, and after tomorrow gonna be better, and in some point it's gonna be clean and satisfying. Another tricky place for me, it's after this scale. On this scale I still have to work. You see, as you saw, it wasn't perfect, but it's gonna come later, because it's not the most horrible part of this part. I'm rushing into scale, so I don't finish the chord first, because I'm stressed about the change. It happens a lot of times. Not only to me, to a lot of people, because they already rushing in their thoughts into the next passage before finishing this, so I have to be really sure that they're finishing first this one, and then jump. All the time when you have so many elements, it's really important to practice till the last note, be sure that it's really clear played, because if you go kind of and then it's kind of work and kind of no, then on the stage under pressure you try to play everything correctly, and then exactly when the next change doesn't work out, because you're thinking about this and this didn't work out and you change into the next part. So you have to really be careful that when a lot of elements change in between each other, a lot of different techniques, a lot of different left hand changes between chords or scales, really important. And the last note before scale is really, first of all, sharp, and second of all, really clear played. For example, right now, this was good on the chords, but this one, after scale, the last note wasn't, and it stressed me out, influenced the chord sound. It's really funny, you have to just realize that there is one more note that you have to be really sure you hear before you change and rush into the next one. And then, suddenly, magically, it works. See, let's try connect. So guys, I'm done. It's already 22:50. I practiced in the morning, I went to work, practiced again. It was harder than in the morning, but I'm very happy that I did it because it was really important for me, and when I'm gonna play next time I'm gonna really be happy about this evening. I'm trying to still hold it together because of the concert, because I wanna develop, because I wanna be a better player, but it's hard. It's not gonna be any easier if I'm gonna complain about this right now, but it's still hard. Another thing, I figured out that my talking on camera is a little bit boring and motivating, not as much as I hoped, but we all had to start somewhere. So this is my start. I hope I'm gonna learn how to, I will learn how to talk better on camera, and I hope it's also gonna help me to speak in the concerts better and moderate my concerts better, also teach better. And I wanted to say that right now I'm practicing only my concerto only because I have to play it in July for the first time. That's why it's for me really important. That's why I'm putting all my effort into this, that I'm really secure about what I'm doing. I'm gonna remember it for the rest of my life, so I would like to have the journey on YouTube, and also I would like to have it remembered that I did everything I could and my playing on the stage was the best it could have been for my abilities. Before the actual concert, I will play Aranjuez every day through. It means first, second and third movement, just me solo without any accompaniment. I will put first recording of it when I'm gonna play first time through from the first till third movement with cadenza, raw without editing, how it is. So you could see that first time it was hard to play, and it is normal that it's mostly all the time very bad, or worse than you usually used to play. So I'm really excited about this and really scared because I never did something like this. I was trying to record here the stuff that actually was from stage or from real performance classes. So it's also a challenge for me, but I'm really excited for this journey, and if anyone watching me there, let this be your reminder, even small teeny steps can make very huge difference. All you see on this video is already kind of past job, past the stage where I learned the notes. So I just working on tempo, polishing things, working on stuff that didn't work. That's why my tempo quite fast going forward, but it's not the usual case. Some places working out really slow, and in a lot of places, especially in the long scales, I spent really long hours practicing them through. It wasn't overnight happening. My professor incredibly helped me, so I wish you don't lose motivation if you have some struggle place and you still keep pushing, because sometimes I have to drop it because I have no mental energy to do any other work, and it's still not at tempo and not sounding how I want, but with work and with days forward it still sounds better, and in some point it does sound better. So don't give up, guys. I'm really tired, my tone is already speaking out some crap. I cannot even focus what I wanted to say. I wanted to say something motivational, but it's hard to do. So let's just finish this way. I'm tired. I hope you practiced. I hope the practicing what you did was even better than mine, because mine was kind of alright. So let's practice together. Let's not give up on our dreams. See you next time, and leave in comments below what you think about this and if you are motivated from it. Good luck, guys.